efficient use of water resources in semi-arid and arid agro-ecosystem of the world has become increasingly important because of rapid depletion of water resources, industrial development and population increase, drought conditions, and degradation of ground and surface water quality in many regions. Evapotranspiration is the sum of the evaporation from the land surface plus transpiration from plants. In general sense, evapotranspiration is the combination of evaporation and transpiration. Let's define evaporation and transpiration.
Evaporation is the process of changing a liquid state into vapor. It is the primary pathway that water moves from the liquid state back into the water cycle as atmospheric water vapor. Studies have shown that seas, lakes, and rivers provide nearly 90% of the moisture in the atmosphere via evaporation, and 10% being contributed by plant transpiration. In the water cycle, evaporation occurs when the sunlight warms the surface of the water. The heat from the sunlight makes the water molecules move faster and faster until they escape as a gas. Once evaporated, a molecule of water vapor spends about 10 days in the air. As water vapor rises higher in the atmosphere, it begins to cool back down, and when it is cool enough, the water vapor condenses and returns to liquid water. Once water evaporates, cloud formation occurs. The clouds then release a moisture as a rain or snow. The liquid water falls back to the earth, waiting to be evaporated, and the cycle starts all over again.
On the other hand, transpiration is the process of water movement through a plant and its evaporation from aerial parts, such as leaves, stems, and flowers. Water is necessary for plants, but only a small amount of water taken up by the roots is used for growth and metabolism. It is very important for maintaining moisture conditions in the environment. As much as 10% of the moisture in the Earth's atmosphere is the transpiration of water by plants. It is also used to describe the specific section of water evaporation from a plant. But the word transpiration is also used to generally describe how water moves through plants.
Now that we have defined evaporation and transpiration, let's dig deeper into evapotranspiration and how to effectively measure it. Here are some effective ways on measuring evapotranspiration.
First, the soil-water balance method. Both potential and actual evapotranspiration can be measured with the soil-water balance method. The water balance of the soil accounts for the incoming and outgoing fluxes of a soil compartment. This compartment can be one-dimensional, for example, the root zone, or the soil profile to a greater depth. The soil-water balance equation over a certain period can then be written as the change in water storage. Second, lysimeter. Lysimeters are foremost devices, typically tanks or containers that define a specific boundary to contain soil water and permit measurement of either the soil-water balance or the volume of water percolating vertically and/or its quality.
And lastly, evapotranspiration measured in pots. Today, I will demonstrate one of the easiest ways to measure evapotranspiration in pots. First, I will water the plants. After 24 hours, I will weigh these plants. As 24 hours now, so we will weigh the plants. discusses the ways of water can enter or exit in a plant soil system and how to interpret ET, whether in the basis of plant, the leaf, or soil ground.
Climate change has emerged as the most prominent of the global environment issues, and there is a need to evaluate its impact on the agriculture as the temperature is projected to increase in near future. Being knowledgeable about evapotranspiration can greatly help some agricultural proponents in our community.
In conclusion, evaporation is the unproductive loss of water and is mainly responsible for the lower water productivity, while transpiration is the desired component. As greater the transpiration, greater will be nutrient inflow along with the water, resulted higher grain yields. Among different soil-water balance components, evapotranspiration is an important one which further decides the use of water efficiently.